Welcome into another video where we're going through and testing all of the weapons inside of Black Ops 6 to see how viable these weapons are for all of you to be using within the Zombies game mode. So if you like this style of content, make sure you subscribe, turn on those bell notifications, as you're not going to want to miss out any future uploads from myself on Black Ops 6. In the description, you can find the link for my streams. I stream everything from Black Ops 6 multiplayer, Warzone, Zombies of course, and all the way through to Black Ops 3 creating a custom zombie map. I'd love to see a bunch of you pop into stream so we can chit chat and get to know each other a little bit better. As well, I'm working hard this year to smash out Twitch partners, so it'd be an awesome opportunity to have you guys come in there and help me smash out a long-term goal of mine. That would be truly amazing. Now in today's video, we're going to be diving in and checking out the Tombs boss fight meta with the update since they've added double tap. So this is the double tap augments that I'm running, double standard and then double or nothing, and I feel like these are kind of the strongest combination for double tap, but let me know down below in the comments which ones you're running on double tap. And then on the Tomb, I'm going to be using to start Energy Mine, and these are the augments I'm using on Energy Mine. And watch the video all the way through and you'll find out why I start with Energy Mine and why I'm using those augments. So in today's video, we're going to be diving in and taking the AS VAL up to maximum damage output inside of Black Ops 6. Now we're going to go through each and every damage output level along the way, so stick through all the way for that. And at the end of the video, we are going to dive into the Tombs boss fight and see how well does the AS VAL handle that Sentinel artifact. As before double tap, this was the meta in my opinion to be running for the Tombs boss fight. In my opinion, there's nothing that cracks that Sentinel artifact faster. Now that may change with double tap and the AMR mod 4. I've yet to test that, so let me know if you have. Either way down below in the comments. As well, if you're looking for players to run through camos, dark ops, or Easter eggs inside of Black Ops 6, feel free to join my amazing Zhorde community Discord that is built on players helping other players. Sounds like a good fit for you. You can find the link to join down below in the Discord. So without further ado, let's dive into today's review video for the AS VAL. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. I genuinely appreciate the support, so thank you very much. What we're looking at today is the AS VAL in that beautiful multiplayer dark matter camo. We do have the new attachment, the monolithic suppressor on the AS VAL, which helps, of course, with the extra salvage, which is awesome. But this was the boss fight meta on this map, the Tomb, in my opinion, before the introduction of double tap. So I definitely wanted to dive back in and kind of update it and see if this is still going to be holding up, as in my opinion, the quickest and just the easiest weapon to bring in to crack that Sentinel artifact. So we're at 126, I believe, off the rip. Let's dive in, throw it now to green rarity, and see what kind of damage numbers we're looking at. 188 on a crit shot at just green rarity, which is definitely some good net. 189. Okay, we got 189 on that one particular zone. So let's push on through now and take this up to blue rarity and see what kind of damage numbers are we looking at blue rarity. Anytime, zombie. Come on now. 252 at blue rarity. That's a pretty substantial jump. When you first go into the dark ether, if you shoot those rocks just to the left of when you spawn in, they'll start the spinning rocks Easter egg, and if you shoot 5 of these rocks in the sky in quick succession that are moving around, you can obtain your free Pack 1 crystal and your free Cryo Freeze ammo mod. So there we go. You can see me shoot the last one right there, which drops your free Pack 1 crystal in front of the staff wall and your Cryo Freeze ammo mod there. So now blue rarity Pack 1. Let's go ahead and see what kind of damage numbers we're looking at. 600 on a crit shot at blue rarity Pack 1. How does it handle our shock mimic? I mean, like a hot knife through butter. Let's go. We got our monocool now, so we can go ahead and start collecting the bits for the ice staff, which we need, as we're going to go into the boss fight with this AS VAL. So it's time to shoot the Roman numerals on the Deadshot Daiquiri side, 1 through 10, and then complete the lockdown so that we can pick up our part of the ice staff. So let's go ahead and do that now. All right, sweet. Now that that lockdown's done, we can go ahead and pick up our max ammo and our headpiece for the ice staff, and then we can make our way over to the depth perception side and shoot this Roman numeral puzzle, which is going to be the Roman numerals 1 through 8 in that order. So you can see me shoot them on screen here, and let's complete this lockdown. Alright, so now that that lockdown's done, we get another max ammo, which is awesome, and our stick bit of the ice staff, as Archibald calls it, which I think is absolutely awesome. So the next thing to do is to make our way into the Dark Ether and do the ice staff defense. Now this is where you see me using the energy mine turrets, and this makes this ice staff defense just absolutely a walk in the park. As I dropped 2 energy turrets on the ice staff defense location, started up the ice staff, and then made my way down here to the red portal, and I'm just going to speed up the footage so you guys can see. I literally just stood here and camped out, just kind of mowed down the zombies while I was waiting for the double energy mine turrets at the ice staff defense to just kind of, you know, dish out the damage to the zombies that are making their way over to the ice staff. And you can see the staff's health bar on the left side of my screen taking, I think it takes like maybe 1 tiny little hit. I don't even think it takes any damage, to be honest, but it might have taken some. But definitely not much of a struggle. Push forward, and there was our ice staff defense step complete, which is awesome to see. That was just absolutely amazing to see, and definitely, in my recommendation, the easiest way to go ahead and complete that step. Alright, so now we're pushing on through to push this up to epic rarity. We are pack 1. What does this take us to? 804. No, that's crit. Done armored. What are we getting? 900 on a zombie? 900 crit damage on a zombie. Epic pack 1 here on round 11. And this is one of the reasons why I like Vulture's Aid that they brought in. As you can see, I have almost, well, no ammo. I've got like 4 rounds in my magazine. But Vulture Aid allows me to continue to pick up like 20 to 30 rounds at a time. Shoot a couple zombies, pick up some more, 20 to 30 rounds, which is awesome. So I'm now pack 2 epic. We're looking at 1800 crit damage, which is remarkable. So let's see, how does it handle our first amalgam here on round 16? Yeah, let's just shred. Yeah, he's done. Energy turrets took him out at the end, which is one of the reasons why I like using them. Kind of early game, just to kind of get stuff done, protect you, take out some of the zombies, and they definitely do some decent damage to your elites and when they're in the area, which is definitely awesome to see. But pack 2 epic, you can see, having no problems going through the zombies here on round 16, like at all. The Val just shreds. So let's push this now to legendary pack 2. Okay. Oh, that Doppelgust had no chance. None. 2400 on a crit shot at legendary pack 2. Ooh, double points. Let's take advantage of that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I mean, yeah, we just melted right there. Are you kidding? That was insane. Holy crap. Yeah, I would say this is definitely a viable option. So let's take it to max damage now. We're pack 3, legendary, and we do have an ammo mod in Cryo Freeze. What are we looking at? 4,800. Wow. Almost 5,000. Wait, I saw 6,500 on a crit shot there. Okay. Now, we still don't have double tap, and we still don't have Deadshot Daiquiri. So let's go ahead and grab Deadshot Daiquiri and see what kind of a difference this makes to our damage output.
Motherfuckers ought to be thankful it's not Nutshot Daiquiri.
Zombie? Hello? 5,500 on a crit shot at max damage output on this AS VAL. That is some good damage, that's for sure. Yeah, you can see it just absolutely shreds. Wow. That's now with Deadshot and double tap, so we've got an increased fire rate, as you can see. Like, it shoots so fast. I'm seeing 11,000 on a crit shot now with double tap. Now that is going to be with double or nothing, the augment, but 11,000 now on an assault rifle for crit damage. It's time to go to the boss fight and see what this can do against that Sentinel artifact. So let's get in, let's get this started. Let's get to our first damage phase. I mean, That is incredibly fast. That is incredibly fast. Wow, I was impressed. Definitely impressed. Okay, so let's see how does the second damage phase go. Can we skip a step? That's one. And that's two without reloading. This is still, in my opinion, the boss fight meta for the tomb. Let me know what yours is down below in the comment section, but I definitely feel like this is definitely the boss fight meta for the tomb. Here's the final damage phase before we head into the second stage of this boss fight. And again, just almost instant cracking those artifacts, which is awesome. And then I was really impressed today with just how quick it handled you know, the special zombies that we have to deal with down here that have the artifact in them. First one being just a standard zombie. And I didn't have much issue with the first one at all. Now, I hadn't been on this map, I'm not going to lie to you all, since Shattered dropped, like, once. So I was a little rusty and honestly kind of surprised I was even able to get this far without, you know, having a refresher run. But doing pretty decent, and we just, like, cracked that artifact so fast, which I think is a big help on this second phase of the boss fight, being able to get that artifact out and open, able to be damaged, and then to be able to crack that artifact in its state, the damage state, super fast, is just you know, a massive help in this boss fight, particular as you have a small area down here to run around, and you've got a bunch of special zombies coming at you. So being able to get rid of that artifact really quick is, I think, key and a really big help doing the Tomb's boss fight. And you can see, like, I almost took it down here. Definitely very rusty at running this boss fight. I haven't done this one for a hot minute, but I wanted to show you, like, look at the Val. We just almost finished. I thought I was dead here. I thought I was dead there. Oh my goodness, was I lucky. But we turned around, popped a decoy to get the zombies out of my way, and look at what we're able to do to that elite. Just no problem, take him out, and then just absolutely melt through that Sentinel artifact, and we're now already halfway through the second phase of this boss fight. So I was feeling pretty good here, like, holy smokes, we are absolutely just melting things. That was a little bit of carelessness right there. You saw me get shredded by the lasers a bit, which ended up taking away some plates, and not paying attention to my plate health. I didn't realize at this point I only had like a plate and a half left. And we were on to our third special down here. Let's go ahead and grab that max ammo. There's our shock mimic who's chasing me around. But you can see the rustiness just in the movement and the dropping of the charge shots. I'm just a little bit out of practice at this boss fight. And here I really wanted to see if I could get this cracked with the this AS VAL right here. But too many things happening all at once, and had to vacate. I tried to circle back and get to the artifact, but as soon as I got there, it was immune already. Now at this point, I'd lost all of my armor plates, and was feeling a little bit concerned. I'd lost my quick revive, so Dying Wish had already triggered. There was another one of those zombies that causes oh so much damage, and yeah, they took me down. So not the best there, Z. Definitely not the best. But we did have our elite pop here. I hit my Ether Shroud, and just look at what we were able to do to this elite with one charge shot while we were in Ether Shroud. It was pretty remarkable. So we got the artifact out, and then I'm backing away, lasering into that artifact, and I actually managed to crack the artifact at the end. Truly some remarkable damage output on this AS VAL. Don't be an idiot like I do and fail this boss fight today like I did. But I definitely wanted to update, you know, my boss fight meta for the tomb being the AS VAL. I still firmly believe that this is the quickest weapon to crack the Sentinel artifact for this map. Too bad we didn't finish it today, but you know, not every run is a perfect run, so that's the way it goes, just like in life. But thank you everybody for tuning in today. I do appreciate that. This is the build that I was running for today on the AS VAL, and I recommend you all run this one to go ahead and absolutely shred that Sentinel artifact. If you want to make any changes to the build, work together as a community down in the comment section so everybody has one awesome build to run. Don't forget to be liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribe to the channel, as at 7,000 subscribers, I'm doing another giveaway to show thank you. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll catch you guys in the next one.